Imagine that you have been tasked with writing an essay on a topic you are really passionate about. It could be a school assignment, university coursework, or a piece of research for publication. As you go about your day, you can't stop thinking about what you want to write. Words flow effortlessly in your mind. Your prose is beautiful. Your ideas are expressed in a clear and engaging way. The night before you begin your task, you are lying in your bed filled with anticipation and nerves, excited by the possibilities you will encounter as you create something new in the morrow. At 9 a.m. the next morning, you are sitting at your computer ready to go, a blank Word document staring back at you, waiting to be imprinted with your thoughts. And nothing. You try to say something, but nothing comes. You struggle to recapture the phrases you had thought of the night before. Everything you attempt to write seems dull, torturous, and does not express what you want to say. Emptiness fills your head, and panic and despair replace your previous enthusiasm. You have encountered writer's block. It is stopping you from completing your assignment. Writer's block, a condition whereby an author struggles to produce work, is something that affects most people engaged in academic research or creative writing. In this video, I want to share 3 simple things you can do to help overcome your writer's block. These techniques for combating a lack of output in your writing are drawn both from my own experience and the advice of others, in the hope that they can help you to be more productive when composing your work. The first simple thing that you can do is to warm up before you start writing. Normally, when people exercise, they warm up their muscles beforehand. By doing stretches, they prepare their muscles for strenuous activity, thereby ensuring that they are giving themselves the greatest chance of performing to the best of their abilities. By contrast, the person who does not warm up before a run or playing football or any other sport, they're putting their body at a disadvantage as it is not ready to take part. Consequently, their bodies will struggle to meet the demands of the sport, and they could seriously damage their muscles and potentially their bones. It is, to a certain extent, similar with writing. If we launch straight into our work, our minds have not been prepared for what is ahead, and so struggle to produce content to the standard required by the activity. However, a warm-up exercise before your work can help get you into the right mindset for writing. To do this, you need something which will make you think, involves writing, doesn't take too long, and is not directly part of your assignment. For example, you could write a couple of bullet points or a short paragraph about what your essay is concerned with and what you want to achieve in the next writing session. A short 5-minute task which eases you into starting your project. However, there are many alternatives. Answering emails, posting thoughtful comments on Twitter, doing a script for a YouTube video. Just something that will get your brain going, which is relatively easy for you to do, that acts as a kind of stepping stone towards full-throttled writing. A second technique you can use is to understand that your writing will not be perfect. A significant cause of writer's block is that often we want our words to express exactly what we mean. In so doing, we can obsess about making sure every sentence is exactly as we want it, which slows down the process to pretty much a crawl. The problem here is that vocabulary and grammar have become the primary object of attention, not the ideas you want to express. Instead, when you initially approach writing your assignment, it can be helpful to accept the nature of the task in front of you is to just write your ideas down on the page. It doesn't matter if how they are expressed isn't exactly right, or even if what you have written is particularly good. These things can be fixed when you come to edit your work. What initially matters is creating the resources that you can later amend and alter. So by acknowledging and embracing the imperfection of your writing, you can overcome the suffocation of creativity caused by a demand for initial excellence. Third and finally, you can organize your work into manageable chunks. If you have a limitless amount of things to do, or a vague conception of what you want to write, it can be daunting and overwhelm your concentration. By breaking your writing down into sections or tasks you need to complete, you can take a more focused approach to your composition. Moreover, it helps you to schedule your time more effectively. For example, you could decide that for the next 50 minutes you want to work on and complete a paragraph. Take a 15-minute break, in which time you completely switch off from your work and move around a bit, getting the blood flowing through your body, before returning to do another 50-minute session on the next paragraph, and so on. The length of time you make each session can vary according to your unique situation, though shorter, like an hour or so, may be better, insofar as our concentration levels can wane after that amount of time. The breaks are helpful and necessary because they refresh you, preparing you to go again for your next writing session, and can act as a kind of reward for when you complete your task in the previous session. Our minds love order and discipline, so creating a rhythm of work and respite throughout your days of writing keeps the mind stimulated and productive, while also making your writing experience more enjoyable and purposeful. These are just 3 simple techniques you can use to overcome writer's block. If you have any tricks that help you to get through difficult writing periods, please feel free to share them in the comments so that all of us can have a more smooth and productive writing time.